been in the organization, I'm sure you'll recall what happened back in 2011. I had the entire state security, entire crime intelligence deployed on me because we were seen as a threat to the national security, simply because there was a file on our desk about a very senior politician. And as a result, they deployed all the state resources to counter that. And I mean, that's why I was sitting at home for a year, not working. So that was no surprise. South Africans have forgotten that. I sit at home without doing anything, simply because I dealt with the rogue animals in the organization, which then irritated some politicians. And I'm happy to say today, some of the rogue animals we're dealing with in the police are not in the service anymore. Some of them, senior people, are sitting in prison that we're dealing with back then in 2011. But when we're doing that, we were outcast. We were the bad ones, simply because we touched the wrong people. So we did not surrender then. We're not going to surrender now. So it's either we're on paper, we do it on paper, we find each other in court. You counter with whatever you counter. I'm not going to play in the media thing, so they can write whatever they like. I've been there. I've for so many years. I've been bruised. So this doesn't scare me, and I'm not going to waste my breath in dealing with people that are faceless. But for those that are within the system that are doing things wrong, we're going to challenge them legally and deal with them. But if they want to come physical, we'll find each other on the field.
So, guys, finally, President Ramaphosa addressed the nation regarding the revelations that were made by General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. And Ramaphosa is telling us that he is going to establish a commission of inquiry. So, I've been sitting and looking at people's reaction. And I don't know what South Africans actually expected from the president. Because many people are disappointed that this is the decision that Ramaphosa has taken. Many people are disappointed that the president did not fire Senzo Mchunu on the spot. But what is it exactly did you expect Ramaphosa to do? We did say that this is what he's going to do. And the ANC, man, they know politics. Ramaphosa knows that if he sets up a commission of inquiry in time, South Africans will lose interest in this matter. There's going to be another story. South Africans are going to focus on something else. And Ramaphosa actually found a way to save his comrades, because this is what he did. He did not fire Senzo Mchunu, but he put the minister on leave, meaning that Senzo Mchunu is there, still collecting his salary, and he still has his packs. And this is the president basically telling us that I'm holding people accountable. This is the ANC's way of holding people accountable. Putting you on the side, but you can keep your salary and you can keep your packs. So what is it exactly South Africans expected Ramaphosa to do? I don't understand. This is Ramaphosa. I did not expect anything better from the president. I know that he is not a president who actually takes hard decisions. He is not a president who is very decisive, especially when it comes to the matters that deals with corruption. He's not decisive. He has proven it over the years that when it comes to discipline, when it comes to dealing with the issues that are hurting this country, when it comes to dealing with the corrupt cadres, Ramaphosa is incapable of dealing with that. He has proven it. 8 years in office. He has proven it, that this is the type of a president that he is. I don't understand the outrage. I honestly do not understand the outrage. I don't. Because when you look at this commission of inquiry, you think about the Zondo Commission. What happened to the recommendations of Zondo Commission? The people that were exposed on national television are still working with the president. Some of the people that were exposed are still working with the president. The people that were exposed on television, nothing happened to those people. And the country spent over 1 billion rands on that sham of a commission. And the president is telling us that now we're going to set up another commission, as if this commission is going to hold anybody accountable. These commissions of theirs, they do not have the powers to hold anybody accountable. But fortunately or unfortunately, this is the ANC's way of holding their cadres accountable. I expected Ramaphosa to do this. I expected him to do it. I did. So this is the president telling us that he's putting the minister on leave and he will be setting up a commission of inquiry.
In order for the Commission to execute its functions effectively, I have decided to put the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, on leave of absence.
And guys, thinking about it, what was taking him so long to tell the country that he's going to set up a commission of inquiry and he's going to put the minister on leave? The president has been in the country for 7 days. This guy was supposed to address the nation at 7 p.m., but he addressed the nation after 7:30 p.m. What was taking him so long to tell the country that he's going to set up a commission of inquiry and put the minister on leave? What was taking him so long? I don't understand. Or maybe he was consulting, because this is the president that does not make the decisions on his own. He always has to consult. Ramaphosa believes in consultations. This is the reason why he believes in us having conversations about what is happening in the country and willing to spend 1 billion rand on that shame that he calls the national dialogue, because the president believes in sitting down and having conversations. He does not believe in action. He does not believe in action, because this is exactly what this commission of inquiry is: sitting down and having conversations about things that could have possibly happened. And there's not a single person that is going to be held accountable. What about other people that Mkhwanazi has made allegations against? What about those people? What about General CB? What about those people? He's not even touching these people. He's not even touching these people. Man, what have we done, man? What have we done to deserve the ANC voters in this country? What have we done to deserve this kind of leadership? What have we done, guys? It's like we are cursed. It's like we are cursed. South African voters are a curse to this country. They are the ones that are giving us these type of people. South African voters are a curse to this country. He could not even fire Senzo Mchunu. Like, this is the guy that fired the DA's deputy minister for taking an overseas trip. You are firing a deputy minister because he went overseas. But you are not willing to fire a minister that has been exposed to participate in corruption. You are willing to fire somebody for taking a flight, getting outside of this country, but you are not willing to fire a corrupt minister. What have we done, man? What have we done? This country is beyond repair. It's beyond repair because with everything that is happening right now, there are people that will go out next year and vote for the ANC still. And in 2029, these people, they will vote for the ANC again. South African voters are a curse, man. They are a curse. Now we have to deal with this. We have to deal with this. And the president knows that the South Africans have a short memory, man. In a couple of months, nobody will be paying attention to this. And guess what? The life of General Mkhwanazi will be in danger. Because I'm sure his enemies are waiting for everything they are waiting for the dust to settle down. They are waiting for the people to stop paying attention to General Mkhwanazi before they actually take action. So the more time this so-called commission of inquiry takes, is the more time the life of General Mkhwanazi is in danger. Why would the president come out with a commission of inquiry when we have not seen the results from the previous commission of inquiry? Why would you stand there and tell the people that we are going to set up a commission of inquiry because we want to get to the truth? And it's not like anything is going to happen after the president has gotten to the truth. Nothing is going to happen. State capture. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
In order for the Commission to execute its functions effectively, I have decided to put the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, on leave of absence with immediate effect. The Minister has undertaken to give his full cooperation to the Commission to enable it to work properly. I've decided to appoint Professor Firoz Kachalia as acting Minister of Police. Professor Kachalia is currently a professor of law.
I mean, like, if Ramaphosa is willing to appoint somebody that is out of the cabinet to be the acting Minister of Police, when you have the Deputy Minister of Police, what is the purpose for these deputies? If the Deputy Minister of Police cannot be an acting Minister of Police when this whole thing is happening, then what is the purpose for these deputy ministers? Because right now, Ramaphosa will be paying Senzo Mchunu his salary, his full salary and perks. And they will be paying Professor Kachalia the salary and the perks. And the deputy minister will still be getting the salary and the perks. So instead of the people actually being held accountable, South Africans are forced to pay more. South Africans will be paying 3 salaries. The salary for the minister, Mchunu, for salary for the acting minister, and for the salary for the deputy minister. South Africans are expected to pay more. After it was exposed that this guy is working against the interest of the people of this country, he's putting the lives of the people of this country in danger by colluding allegedly with these criminal syndicates. And as a result, the South Africans must continue to pay and pay more.
A professor of law at the University of the Witwatersrand and is the chairperson of the National Anti-Corruption Advisory Council. He previously served as an MEC of Community Safety in Gauteng. I'm appointing Professor Kachalia in terms of Section 91(3) subsection C of the Constitution, which empowers the Constitution to select no more than 2 ministers from outside the National Assembly. Professor Kachalia will be retiring from his current position at the University of Witwatersrand at the end of July this year. I will, in the interim, appoint an acting minister from within cabinet until Professor Kachalia takes up his post at the beginning of August. The interregnum, therefore, will just be a little over 2 weeks. This commission is being established against the backdrop of significant progress that has been made in rebuilding and strengthening our country's law enforcement agencies and security services.
You know, the sad part about this thing of Senzo Mchunu is that the news came out that the minister actually requested to be put on special leave. It's not like it was the idea of Ramaphosa to put Mchunu on leave. Before Ramaphosa announced that the Minister of Police will be put on leave, the articles already came out that Mchunu had asked the president to put him on leave. So now it sounds like the minister actually has something on the president. Because he says that the president, I know that I may have done wrong, but this is what you should do to punish me. And I'm asking you to put me on leave. Do not touch my salary, do not touch my perks. Just put me aside. And the president did exactly that. It was pathetic to hear the president of this country saying that we are putting Mchunu on leave after the article said that the president is going to put Mchunu on leave. The news had already came out. And I'm sure that the police minister is happy because he released a statement last night. And this statement says that the Minister of Police, Mr. Senzo Mchunu, accepts and supports the decision of the president. Of course, he would support and accept the decision of the president. I mean, like, if I was Mchunu, I was going to support and accept this decision because I am not losing anything. These people are politicians. At the end of the day, they are loyal to the money. This is the only thing that they are loyal to. They are loyal to the money. So as long as their money keeps flowing, they don't care. They don't care. And it is a bonus from Mchunu because he will be sitting at home doing nothing while he's receiving over 2 million rands per annum. It is a bonus for him. So of course he is accepting and he is supporting this decision of the president. And the statement says that The Minister of Police, Senzo Mchunu, will be taking a leave of absence from his official duties following the serious allegations leveled against him by the KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner of South African Police Service, General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. This decision comes in light of the announcement by His Excellency President Ramaphosa that a judicial commission of inquiry to be chaired by Acting Deputy Chief Justice, Justice Nhlanhla, will be established. Minister Mchunu has welcomed the decision and expressed his full support of the process. Quote, I welcome and respect the President's decision and pledge my commitment to the process. Honor and integrity are the virtues I personally subscribe to. Like, listen to the minister. The minister, he says that honor and integrity are the virtues I personally subscribe to and which we all need to make effort to uphold. I stand ready to respond to the accusations against me and account to the citizens of the Republic fully and honestly so. I mean, like, and the reason again why people are quite furious with the fact that Ramaphosa did not fire this guy is because this guy actually lied about a character that he said that he doesn't know. You remember that guy, Brown Mkhwanazi, a guy that General Mkhwanazi alleged that is an associate of the minister, and the minister in parliament, he lied in parliament and said that he doesn't know this character, he doesn't know this person. But when the pressure was getting too hot, he came out and said that I have met this person and he's only a comrade to me. He is not an associate of mine. He is just a comrade. The fact that this person lied in parliament about a character that has claimed to be his associate, it was grounds for the president to fire this guy. It was grounds for the president to fire this guy. And now he says that I have not met Nhlanhla. This is what Senzo Mchunu is saying right now. And we know in time it is going to be exposed that the minister knows this character that is called Nhlanhla. So if the minister is so innocent, why is he in close proximity with these people? The president should have fired this guy simply for at least lying in parliament about these people. But no, he has been put on leave. And of course, he accepts and supports this decision. So guys, I'm sorry, but this is Ramaphosa. There is nothing more, nothing less we can expect from Ramaphosa. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. You know, if Ramaphosa was a president who actually takes tough decisions and he was not shy to fire people, maybe we would be disappointed if, when this news came out, that the president did not fire the minister. If Ramaphosa was the type of person who was bold enough to fire people, then we would be disappointed to say that no, but Ramaphosa usually fires people, especially when they have allegations of corruption. The president will fire you because he cannot afford to have a minister in his cabinet that is linked with corruption. But this is Ramaphosa that we are talking about. You remember this is the same Ramaphosa who protected that lady, Thembisa Melane, and he removed that lady from being the minister of what is this? The minister of and he moved this lady to be another minister of another position. So Ramaphosa says that okay, they are accusing you of stealing the VBS money, and the minister says yes, I took that VBS money and I bought a restaurant in Sandton with that VBS money. And Ramaphosa, instead of firing this person, says that no, I am going to remove you from this post that you have, and we are going to place you on another post. And this is Ramaphosa, guys. This is Ramaphosa. So I guess the question is, what is it exactly that South Africans are going to do to keep this story alive? Because the plan is clear, is to bury this story, is to make South Africans forget about this story. The question is, what is it that South Africans are going to do to keep this story alive? Because the moment this story dies is the moment General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi dies. When this story dies, when the people stop talking about this story, that is when the enemies of General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi are going to strike. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Did you expect anything better from the president? Is there anything that you expected the president to do that he did not do? I don't know. Guys, please tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and the most important part, subscribe. My name is Thomas Mabaso. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.